Namaste, Soul Tribe family. Welcome back my way on this divinely guided day. Hopefully, you are well and rested. Thank you so much for being a part of the All Being 1111 Energy Soul Tribe family. We're over here, we keep it real. Sometimes we come in hot and sometimes not. What that means is I do cuss, I do curse. I speak the truth and call out names when guided too. Cussing and cursing is the same thing. Okay? Meaning like foul language. For those of you who do not know, okay? Not like witchcraft cursing, okay? Just putting that out there for some of y'all that might be thinking different. Message, okay? And thank you so much to the Soul Tribe family as a whole, especially my A ones who are my day ones that continue to support the space. I am grateful. I am grateful for everything that you do for the space. Like, shares, subscribes, hitting your notification bell, joining as members, etc. I am grateful. Oh, and can never forget the donations. I promise you that. I'm grateful for it all. Let's go on and tap in, but please keep in mind this is a general read. Do not take it personal. Only you know what's happening in your life, okay? I'm asking Spirit that we just pick up on the energies that Spirit needs and wants us to know, leaving all negative and toxic energies out of it, unless there's something we need to know about them, okay? And at this time, family, let's hop in. Divine, thank you so much. I ask at this time that you provide us with clear and concise messages, as well as clarity, guidance, intuition, wisdom, and discernment. Any negativity, any toxicity, any witchcraft or evil, I ask that you protect our minds, body, souls, and vessels against it, as we too protect our minds, body, souls, and vessels against it. Ashe, and thank you. Any negativity, any toxicity, any evil eye, any ill will or intent on myself or the Soul Tribe family, may that be returned to sender. Ashe, and thank you. Okay. All right. All right. What are the energies? What are the energies that are around? What are the energies that are around? Let's see. Let me do it this way. This might be better. What are the energies that are around that you need and want the Soul Tribe family to know about? What are the energies that are around that you need and want the Soul Tribe family to know about? Okay. So we've got hilarious out here. Somebody may be in this type of energy at this time, and then we have somebody out here who's intrigued. Okay. Um, okay. Hmm. Someone's intrigued by you, okay, because people trust you and you've made an impact. Hmm. Because people trust you. You've made an impact on people's lives, possibly. They listen to you. Yeah. And they're tired of that. Somebody is really pissed off that you've made an impact in somebody's life and they listen to you and they're tired of it. What other energies are here? Arrogant. Yep. Yeah, I felt that. Okay. What other energies? Yeah. Woo! They're tired, they're arrogant, and they're curious. And this curious is giving me this intrigued, okay? You got a lot of eyes on you, family, okay? They are, look, this energy here is like people, this I'm getting this energy of people that are just like, they're tired because you keep doing something. You keep outdoing them on something or you keep doing something. I'm picking up energy that like, these energies, and there's multiple out here. They've never been able to outdo you in something. Okay, whatever that is, all right. I don't know what it is, but they've never been able to measure up. They've never been able to measure up to your creativity. Okay, interesting. All right. Yeah. You may have been triumphant and victorious. Somebody's name is Victoria, or you know somebody named Victoria. You have been triumphant and victorious, okay? And this has them feeling sullen. That's why they're watching you. All right. I feel like they're watching you because you have this ongoing you know, energy with you. And it's this hilarious, triumphant, victorious energy. They're sullen over this. Current energy is sullen over this. Okay. Mm. Tell me more, Spirit. Yep. And they're actually mortified. Huh. Tell me more, Spirit. And they're grumpy. Jeez. Tell me more, Spirit. Good Lord. Yeah, look. They're annoyed. Well, I'll be dang. Man, look at it. Look it. This is the current energy that is around, surrounding you. Okay. They are really intrigued and curious and sullen and mortified and grumpy and annoyed, family, at your hilarious, triumphant, victorious energy. Okay. Wow. Yeah, something about them writing down or journaling your kindness. And that's what's got them annoyed. You might be someone who's extremely kind, and they just don't like that because I feel like these energies have been trying to put you in circumstances to where you're not that. And because you are not biting their bait or you're not chasing the bait that they're laying out there for you, this has these people like upset. Okay. I mean, good Lord, that's just about every little thing you can possibly come up with. This is their present energy right now. Okay. Woo. All right. Yeah, they were trying to journal. Yeah. Wow. And then pensive came out in the reverse. So they're no longer feeling sad quietly. They're letting it out. I'm telling you, I'm picking up on like real crybaby energy. Yeah, these energies went running and crying about your influence on energies that trust you, energies that you've impacted their lives. They listen to you. They're pissed. They're pissed that you have more influence than them. Mm, that's what it is. They're upset that you have more influence than them. And that's because you're loyal. Hmm. Yep. Mm-mm-mm. Hmm. That's what it is. Boils down to your influence. Hmm. Hmm. Mm. Whew. Yeah, these energies feel like your courage had a lot to do with this. Yeah. And they're upset because people find you to be adorable or something. Yeah. And they're disturbed by that. Hmm. They're upset because people find you to be adorable. This is disturbing for them. Hmm. They also may find you to be courageous, and this fills them with anguish. This feels to me like there's some people out here that were big bad bullies and wolves, but when coming up against your spirit team and your ancestors, they they got a little fearful. Interesting. Wonder why. Oh, because you're a channeler? Message from spirit, focus your energy and give healing. So you're a channeler. Okay. And many have been learning from you, or you've been learning from others, doing the research, communicating well, and inside information. So you may be a channeler who has been giving out inside information. These people have, number one, I feel like they took you as a joke at first until things really started manifesting. And when they started manifesting, they became intrigued, and then they started watching you. And upon watching you, they became sullen and mortified and grumpy and annoyed as usual. And that's just because people found that the words that you speak, you're a truth speaker. Yeah, they trust you. And you may have impacted their lives and they listen to you. And these people were tired of them listening to you. And they became very arrogant and they stepped into this with this arrogance, I'm feeling, yeah, they stepped into this contempt or disrespect, okay, for everyone except for themselves. hmm There's like blatant contempt and disrespect here. Mm. And I feel they've disrespected your ancestors. I can't make it up. They disrespected your ancestors using your power of charming person and unseen forces. So they disrespected your ancestors. Okay. Tell me more. hmm And you have been rewarded, okay? You've been rewarded with prosperity and the results of hard work and successful efforts. But they've disrespected your ancestors' insight, okay? So Spirit wants you to look for the signs, use your intuition because you're right. Mm. Look for the signs and use your intuition because you're right. Okay. Then we have out here essence. All right. And this essence comes from you, family, your heart and your soul, your core values, and your inner truth. Mhm. I told him. Tell me more, Spirit. Yeah. Something about the downloads you receive during meditation, okay, and while you spend time alone. I feel like Spirit does want some of you to know to silence your doubt because I promise you right now, what you're getting ready to witness, once again, is something you've never seen before. Tell me more, Spirit. Yeah, you're getting ready to witness a new order, okay? Um, Peace amid the chaos. The clutter is getting ready to be cleared out, and everything is going to be under control. Okay. I feel like love coming out at the bottom of the deck. There's going to be a strong support and true commitment, and people are going to open their hearts to undiscovered truths, the uncovered truths. Uncovered evidence will change your view on things as well as others' view on things. Spirit is saying, await this adventure, okay? Adventures await. An unknown adventure awaits in this relationship. Mhm. Mm, mm, mm. Yep. And then I'm messing over here trying to pick up another deck. And at the bottom of the deck here, family, we have divine gift from God. See the future devoted to spirit. Yeah. Let me make sure I can get this. So yeah, I gotta have my Holy Spirit in there. So that's just gonna be it. Okay. hmm This is gonna be a gift from the Most High, the divine creator of all living things. So see your future devoted to spirit. Okay. Message for someone here. Tell me more. Yeah. because this energy has double crossed the Most High. Mm, because they all had jealousy issues. Okay, jealous may be affecting your relationship. It was. These energies are very jealous of you. They've always been jealous of you, and it has always affected your relationship. It has never been a wholesome relationship. It has never been a relationship of equality. Never, never, never been a relationship of equality. Okay, tell me more, spirit. And because of that, doubts surfaced on the chime. Now someone trusts in you. Wait a minute, let me read this. Now someone trusts in you. Wait, someone's trust in you is starting to waver. Okay. I feel like the doubts start to surface. Okay. Now, when it says someone's trust in you, family, let's just say someone's trust in them is starting to waver, okay? Because I feel like for those of you who know the truth and who feel the truth, you already know where the truth speakers are. This energy here, though, knows that your influence and your truths outweigh them, and people are no longer starting to believe in them, and this could have them disturbed. Mhm. They're looking at themselves. Something about somebody just had a nightmare about that. Somebody just saw something. Okay. Yeah. The gossip that spread pertaining to this joint evolution, it spread throughout the ethers as well. So the things that they were saying has spread throughout the ethers. And you and others are growing together, and these energies are possibly witnessing this, and I almost said witching this. Okay, so they could be doing some sort of witching sacrifices now right now over this, but somebody is watching some sort of joint evolution take place, and that's another reason that they're sullen, mortified, grumpy, and annoyed, because you are in some sort of supportive circle here. Okay. You will encounter people who truly care and support you. And that's what has currently taken place. Okay. Tell me more. I feel like this energy right here, yeah, they didn't want these hidden truths to come out. There's getting ready to be something that comes out. Facts haven't been fully revealed. And then uncovered truths. Yeah, there's some stuff that's getting ready to come out. Mm. Okay. What's coming out? Hmm. Partial truths versus the truths, only sharing parts of the truth that benefit oneself. That's what they've been doing. Okay. Because their whole intention was to keep everyone unbothered type energy, but they've been making some sort of side thank you on the chime, some sort of side deals with mature women on the down low, or on the side, who are connected to third parties. And these mature women that are connected to these third parties, there it feels like they could be targeting other mature women who are single and sexy and successful. Yeah, targeting their paper, their actual money. And that's where they kind of messed up. Yeah, that's where they kind of messed up. Let's see. Let's get some more on that. I feel like, once again, when targeting you and trying to bring you to an end, can ultimately manifest their own ending. Yeah, because you're gifted. So somebody's getting ready to go through some sort of abuse here. Okay. For possibly messing with a galactic being and their abundance. Yeah. Trying to affect their unexpected income for a rising star who's trusted, who's actually a rich woman. Yeah. Many were obsessed with this. Ooh, what's going on? Yeah. Listen, this courthouse, tell me the judgment that's coming down on this courthouse, because there's some judgment or something coming down. Yeah. This courthouse is not seen as anything that is righteous. This courthouse is not seen as anything as being galactic energy, starseed energy. This is giving me, ooh, I ain't even gonna say it. Make up your mind pertaining to what courthouse that is. Hmm. Yeah, see, I feel like you are God's messenger for whoever that's resonating. Ooh, and look, I look over High Priestess. Yeah, you're God's messenger. Okay? Yeah. Especially when it comes to this relationship and not pertaining to an actual masculine feminine relationship. This is a relationship with the Most High. Most of you aren't even in relationships. Okay. Yeah. Somebody's mental clarity and their emotional stability is unstable, getting ready to be in their relationship. Yep. It's going to be affecting their family too. Because I feel like what they did was they came after you in such a way to where it backfired on them and they're getting ready to experience this. Hmm. Yeah, they shouldn't have did that. Mm. Yeah, their relationships very unstable, and their families are getting ready to be impacted because of something that's getting ready to happen. Oop. Somebody's getting ready to breach something. Mm, okay, yeah, someone's getting ready to breach something. Communities are going to feel this all over the world. Hmm. Yeah. Communities are getting ready to feel this all over the world pertaining to their pathway and the balance that was needed and required, maybe didn't even get. Yeah. They tried to balance things out through leverage. And then they turned around and bragged on it. Mm, okay. What other messages? Yeah. Hello. Ah! And the Most High says, hello. Did you forget about me type energy? I feel like, look, family, this is now a spiritual war. Hmm. This is now a spiritual war. We have North Node energy out here. Okay. This is now a spiritual war. Damn. I feel like somebody oh, why did I just hear? Okay, I just heard it was all a front. It was all it was part of the plan to make you think that there was a reason that person wasn't supposed to be around so that you would really put them in some sort of position so that they could spin this narrative pertaining to something that was happening. Um and act like they were there to save the day and that's why they wanted them gone type energy or something like that. And actually, it was all a plot. Yeah, it was all a plot. Clarity. Hmm. It was all a plot. Hmm. This is being communicated through the ethers, throughout the galaxy. In a gateway, a portal has been opened, and you got lips and mouth. Yeah, you saw the plot. Yeah, you saw the plot. Damn, tell me more. Mm. Yeah, they were twisting people's wrists. They were holding people under constraint, twisting people's wrists, threatening their well-being. Somebody wanted to make it look like they were defending something. Hmm. So they used it as a bite back mechanism or approach. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, they forgot to filter out the toxin so that they could sustain this position. But what they ended up doing was sacrificing their moral judgment. Hmm. Yeah, they sacrificed their moral judgment, family. And now family issues. See, they only hear what they want to hear. They're getting ready to understand and understand the flow of life now. Hmm. See, they only wanted to hear what they wanted to hear. Well, now they will hear something different. Mm. I feel like what they're getting ready to hear now is going to, right. We're gonna break them down. Let me grab this deck for that. What is this? Tell me about this. Wow, okay. Yeah. I feel like somebody's spirit team out here is seeking revenge. Yeah. I don't know if you called on your spirit team or what. Somebody's spirit team is seeking revenge. Revenge for something to deal with patience. Your spirit team is seeking revenge and they want you to be patient. Okay. Something about your instincts and your adaptation when it comes to your freedom and defending it with confidence. I feel like you're being spiritually protected for your courage. And this could be a mystery to people. Spirit is saying, believe because you are sacred and you communicate on behalf of your spirit team. You collaborate with your spirit team to bring in balance. Yeah, somebody's getting ready to go through a transformation. We're trying to create some sort of distraction and doing some big favor for someone within a corrupt community. Okay. This may be great news for some of you. Okay. Yeah, because your spirit team has identified that these energies have always been jealous and envious of you for whoever this message is resonating with. Yeah, this is going to cause some great health issues, I'm telling you. Mm-mm. Yep, because they're causing chaos. And their perspective, they thought was just a small favor, but it was actually considered by your spirit team to be a big favor. This is giving me like somebody came up against you and whatever little 3D small favor, big favor they asked for, it was looked at by your spirit team as being something of a big favor versus a small favor. So somebody may have felt like, oh, this is just a small favor I'm asking of you. And your spirit team looked at it as, nah, that's a big favor. Yeah, that was a big favor. Hmm. Something about they're not going to be able to plan in the dark, and no one's going to be carrying burdens anymore. And whatever they thought they were getting ready to do, it is not going to happen. Okay. Mm. Mhm. Wow. Yep. There's a lot of clarity right here with this King of Swords and this Five of Swords. I'll tell you that. Yeah. Your strength has been tested. Hmm. I feel like your strength has been tested. It's always been tested. You're still here. You persevered. Eight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Now there's some sort of action and change coming in, right? And I feel like, oh, I'm hearing the divine. I'll grab that deck. I hear the divine is sending an actual angel down here to rectify a situation because the divine sees that some people are lying about a lot. I can't make it up. Yeah, the divine sees that something that was divinely orchestrated is being swindled. I'll just say that. Mhm. Tell me more about this energy, please and thank you. More about this message, please and thank you. What angel are you sending? Wow. Archangel Michael and Aphrodite. Wow. Archangel Michael, protector of God's chosen, deliverer of judgment, and freer of the possessed. Okay. And then we have Aphrodite here, love, beauty, fertility, lust, pleasure, passion, and procreation. Okay. And then we have a true diamond here, jewel within. Okay. So it feels to me like many of you are going to get this assistance because someone tried to block you. Your access is getting ready to be granted. Congratulations. You have access to the goddess vault, evolution, spiritual abundance. Know what whatever you desire on the outside is already within. Mhm. And it has something to do with this entertainment. Is that what that says? Oh no, it had something to do with entrapment. Did I say entrapment? Yes, with entrapment. Hmm. And then you have at the bottom of the deck, you have Archangel Gabriel, okay, or Gabriel, messenger of God, hmm annunciation, caller of judgment, enlightenment, and spiritual calling. Mm. Final message. Yep, game on. Hmm. You may be an energy goddess, and somebody just went to war with an energy goddess. Okay. All right, family. So I'm going to leave that message here for you. Okay. Hopefully it resonates. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Hit your notification bell. All right. So you don't miss out on any of the divinely guided messages. Thank you for tapping into each and every one of them. I appreciate you. I am grateful for you. And know that everything is going to be okay. All right. And at the bottom of the deck, keep your grass cut. Okay. All right, family. All right. Love you. Let's close out. Divine, thank you so much for allowing us to be here for these messages. We are grateful. I ask that you continue to keep love, harmony, tranquility, prosperity, peace, protection, and respect and good health in our lives and all the time. Ashe and thank you. And until next time, you know what I love to say. Namaste.